2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. Rich, there's a lot of money on the line this week. It's the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Take me through this course.
Yeah, and none of the players will actually admit that they're going to be a little nervous about that money, but I promise they are. It's just a different golf course. There's no shot that really fits your eye. You have a tee box pointing one direction, a landing area that's a different direction, and a green that sits even more cattywampus than that. It's a golf course you have to have a lot of imagination at and not be afraid to hit the big bender and pull off some of the funkier shots, because you're going to be presented with them quite a few times around here. It's a goofy golf course that linear golfers such as PGA Tour players don't necessarily like.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Really well done. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It'll start out straight, I think, and then break to the right near the hole.
So far, so good.
What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Corey Connors is in second. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here, because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
He's got about 225 yards left from here.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out.
Big, sweeping, hooking putt.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
What a big roll this would be. An eagle putt on the line. Oh. 3 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Teeing off here on the third.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back, and anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
What an aggressive play. This has a chance. That is how you play it. And now a birdie look at the third. A 3-foot putt. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
against all the odds. It's found the fairway.
And that one won't find the green.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. How about that shot? The chip drops.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. Strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Tee shot is looking good here. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Going with the 8-iron here. Good shot there, Beamer. This putt coming up is for birdie. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And he moves to 5 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Oh, this needs to slow down. Second cut's up ahead.
And Henny, how is his lie looking?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's out by 10. This is nasty.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. This one might need to curl a long way back from the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker. Good effort from there.
Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. That will definitely work. Looks like about 120 yards left. I think he likes the looks of this one. That was the right club. Now a good look at the hole. 8 feet left to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
A par putt tap in. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Looking good.
Gotta like the look of this one.
"16 feet to the cup." Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Oh, I thought that was going down. And now a 6-footer is left. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. We've hit the 9th. It's a par 5.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
On the green in 2. How about that?
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
All right, this is tough, but makeable. Putt on the way and looking good early.
Looking to get it really close. No, cannot.
And just to clean up this birdie. And a good job there as he moves to 6 under par. We begin the second 9 with a par 4. That's a really nice shot. This one is looking good. Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's 31 feet out.
Hit a house. 7 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
How about this shot? Heading in the right direction. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. That's 9 under par for the event. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 313.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports. Following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. It's a terrific day weather-wise. We're expecting all the action to be just as hot. Can't wait to see what happens out on the course. Let's get down to the first hole. A thing of beauty. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. Second shot here on the first. Going with the 6-iron here. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's going left to right.
Looks pretty good.
This has got some intent. No.
So close.
And just short work of that birdie putt. Nicely done.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innesbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Wow, what a shot. A 7-footer right here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And that should secure the par on this one. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? He sits in first position. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Sitting at -2 for the event. The fourth hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 7. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
This is a good chance. Oh, that's consecutive birdies now. And look at the reward. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Great shot. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
What a disappointment. And that's all she wrote. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Oh, that one jumped out of the rough. Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. Leading by 3 strokes now. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Yeah, that was a safe play. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
That's pretty tidy. Oh, what a putt. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
A birdie putt awaits. And he's down there. You got to read.
An uphill left to righter.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Oh, that was mashed. Sitting at -4. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. A chance to move to 5 under par. Now look at this one come back.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
That's a high caliber shot. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
That was an unfavourable bounce. That went left quickly. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Job done. Let's head to the next. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. On the right-hand side of the fairway, and you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here.
This one might just go in the hole.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, we're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Lovely effort, that. 7 feet to the cup.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
11 feet left to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
That's some good golf right there. He's setting up for his second shot.
Wind is going straight at his back.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke. Surely it's going to.
That's a good one to hole. Always a bonus when you're off the green. That shot's so good, we need to have another look. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.